Merci beaucoup, thank you, bienvenue. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Thank you. And bienvenue. Welcome one and all without exception, always without fucking exception, my friends. So, we are, for the uninitiated and perhaps quite a few other people besides, we are Napalm Death. A resolutely unapologetic noise band from Birmingham, England, if you are familiar with that particular, if you are familiar with that particular fucking soundtrack. So, another small public service announcement. To my right, you may notice a distinct difference in hairstyle and general demeanour. So, Shane cannot be with us at the moment. He will be back at some point. But in the meantime, filling in very fucking capably, this is Adam. Please give him some love. Thank you very much. Okay, so for the next hour or so, as you might imagine, we have a whole raft of noisy fucking shit for you, okay? So this next up, my friends, is a song about the everyday fear and paranoia that I think most of us go through at some point to quite heavy degrees. And let me tell you now, my friends, although I'm sure you already know, fear and paranoia is one thing. Some of the things that might be swimming around your brain is unnecessary bullshit that you can leave out there in the fucking ether, okay? That'll lighten the load a little bit. This is a song called Everyday Pox, thank you. Baba, greatest of for you are looking. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, friends. Merci. So, this next one, my friends, is a song about narcissism. And in our defense, it was written well before a certain orange-colored person across the Atlantic was indulging in very, very fucking extreme narcissism. Because in the end, my friends, of course, it is a mental affliction, so you must always remember that, but it can cause a lot of fucking problems between yous all. This song's from our last mini-album called Resentment Is Always Seismic, and this one, my friends, is suitably called Narcissus. Thank you. Bursting lumps of the last gas! Last gas! Last gas! Bursting lumps of the last gas! Last gas! Last gas! Bursting lumps of the last gas! Last gas! Last gas! Last gas! Run, friends. Love and peace, the only way forward. Love and peace, thank you. Thank you. All right, thank you. So, Napalm Death and musical beauty, two things that seem entirely fucking incompatible. And you would be entirely correct in that assumption, except this next song maybe comes a small step closer towards musical beauty, just a little bit. This little ditty's called Amoral. Thank you.
We're
Thank you, merci, merci. Merci, merci. Appreciate it, thank you. Thank you. So, we're going to take you right back next now to the second Napalm Death album, From Enslavement to Obliteration. Because of course, my friends, you should always try to practice what you fucking preach! Stick that in your pipe and fucking smoke it. All right. Thank you ever so much. Right then, so this next song is one that we've played ever since we actually fucking dreamed it up, and also ever since we first released it on album. And to give you a little bit of a preamble to this one, I will say this. From a distance, for my years on this earth, I have observed, like many of you, two things from afar: religion and religious faith. Two fucking things, okay? And I have concluded very, very certainly that religion is a waste of my fucking time, and if I may be so bold, absolute waste of your fucking time as well. Because, my friends, any books or teachings or writings that are based on mythological nonsense with no basis in fact are not going to tell me that, my friends, just because they are gay or trans or not the same skin colour as me, that they are somehow a second or even third-class citizen. Religion, my friends, all of it. Religion demands respect for itself. But if you're going to tell me those kind of things, you can go and fuck yourself, quite frankly. That's all I've got to fucking say to you. You can stick your religion right up your fucking arse. That's every one of you, every one of you. So, this one then comes from a little album called Harmony Corruption. You may be a little bit familiar. This next one's a little number entitled Suffer the Children!
Ah!
Merci. Thank you. Merci. Okay, so if you'll allow us to indulge ourselves, we're going to do a cover song for you next, a cover song, okay? So we're going to do something from the mid-80s, early to mid-80s, those classic demo tape trading days. We're going to do something by a band from Canada called Slaughter, if anybody remembers that band. Put out a load of albums, demos, singles, just about everything in the 80s. All the same fucking songs, but all classic nonetheless. So we're going to concentrate on the Surrender or Die album, because of course, my friends, you must always make way for the incinerator. Thank you. Right way for the incinerator! Thank you, Matthew. Okay, so, well, yeah, we're going to do another cover song as it happens. This one, my friends, anti-fascist song, contre le fascisme. Originally, of course, by a band from California called the Dead Kennedys, you may be familiar. And as we always ask, very nicely in the spirit of friendship and solidarity. If you wouldn't mind saying it with us a little bit loud, a tiny bit proud. Nazi punks! Good night, thank you. Au revoir. Good night, see you again, all the best. Love and peace, thank you.